Governor Kathy Hochul unveiled some new crime stats to support her push to change New York's bail reform laws.
It comes as the state's budget deadline looms at the end of the month. Lizette Nunez, what's going on?
Good morning, Bianca, Rosanna. The governor has not ruled out holding up the budget process in order to get bail changes included. Hochul believes her proposal to change New York's bail reform laws is common sense, but members of her own party have expressed their own reservations about it and have said they will not back a budget that looks to amend bail reform laws.
We cannot rest until every single New Yorker feels safe in their homes, in their streets, on the subways, their places of work.
Governor Hochul reiterating the call to amend New York's bail reform laws. Hochul unveiled new crime stats. Statewide, murders are down 11% from 2022 to 2021. But other categories like robbery, assault, and rape are up.
But the entire picture is not as positive. When we look at index crimes, which measures serious crimes that are not just shootings and murders, it's other serious crimes, that's actually up 21%. We see that from 2021 to 2022. Again, a trend that we're trying very hard to put in the other direction, but it's not there yet.
Hochul believes her proposals to tighten New York bail laws could help with that. The governor's proposal includes stripping language that requires judges to impose the least restrictive conditions to assure a defendant will return to court.
Should make it clear that we're not incarcerating people for low-level crimes or criminalizing poverty, but giving judges the discretion necessary to ensure public safety.
But a criminal justice reform advocacy group, Forward U.S., founded by Facebook's CEO Mark Zuckerberg, rejects that idea. The group writes in part, bail reform has provided all of these benefits to New York communities without resulting in a rise in crime. It found that in New York City, eliminating bail for most misdemeanor and nonviolent felony cases significantly reduced recidivism and not only maintained public safety, but increased it. Meanwhile, Senate Republicans accuse Democrats of pushing policies that coddle criminals. Republican Senator Rob Ortt says in part, Democrats advanced a policy with the sole purpose of political prosecution that does nothing for the victims that have suffered at the hands of criminals in this state.
And Governor Hochul has made it clear that changing bail reform laws alone won't fix every crime issue in the state. She believes in a holistic approach that includes investing in community crime reduction programs. Rosanna, Bianca.
Well, the only thing that you can do as a citizen living here is call your state assembly person or your state senator, let them know how you feel, because some of the people who live in our area that have the power up in Albany are voting against bail reform. So if you think that's okay, don't do anything. If you think you have a problem, call them.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Lizette.